Hello. Oh God. On the subject of penis, these penis chats seem to be going quite well. Talk about a bit of penis, and then the world goes mental, man. Well, not the world, but a couple of hundred people just go mental, and it's good. It's good stuff. So I think I'm going to carry on the subject of penis today. Today we're going to be talking about premature ejaculation. Now, over the world, lots of people struggle with premature ejaculation. You know, it ruins people's lives. They're there thinking, yeah, I can't wait to have sex. It's going to be the best sex I ever have. And then some woman touches it or a man touches it, pow, just shoots out. And it's just embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. Now I'm going to tell you a couple of stories. I wouldn't say I premature ejaculate, but I have kind of been the opposite and then flip the scale, man. Flip that fucking Richter scale. But I can't really explain it like that, so I'm going to go into a bit of depth. I hope you've got a few minutes to spare. Here's a bit more penis talk. Right. When I was a kid, man, well, not when I was a kid, because obviously I weren't getting my meat beaten off as a kid, but obviously when I had my first girlfriend, I just couldn't jizz, man. It would not come out. Now, at the time, I'd look back on it and I'd be like, oh, this is so embarrassing, why is it not happening? Oh, no, I wish I could jizz. Why would I be able to jizz? And I was just like, I need to jizz, man. This is embarrassing, why can't I jizz? I remember the once I sat in an ex-girlfriend's room. Sorry to bring all this up, I ain't gonna name names, so you ain't gonna be ashamed of it. You know, don't even think about it. It's nothing anymore. I know you're embarrassed. Forget it. And the once I was in one of like an ex-girlfriend's room, man, and she held my penis and was beating off my penis for ages. I'm sure we'd been at my house previously and she'd been doing it, and then we got to her house and she carried on later on in the day, man, and she was doing it like she was mashing some mashed potato, and nothing was happening. I was there, honest to God. And now looking back, if that could happen now, I'd feel like a god. I'd feel like a bleeding genie, man. I'd feel like I've just had 3 wishes, and every wish was that I wouldn't have to jizz, man. And that's what that doesn't even make sense, but that's what it felt like. But at the time I hated it. I was so embarrassed. Why can't I jizz? Look, mate, don't worry about it. It's good if you can't jizz. You'll eventually jizz if you keep pounding good enough. But at the time I didn't see the good side of it. Then I had another girlfriend where this was a more of a sexual relationship, bit more of a sexual relationship, and still I couldn't jizz, man. And you know what? It was nothing about these girls, because all the girls, they were good-looking girls. You know, for a fat, ugly, curly-headed fuck, I've had nice girlfriends. I've had nice girlfriends. All of yous, well done. You've all been bloody brilliant. You've all been bloody beautiful. But I just couldn't jizz, man. And I remember be having sex. Like that, just none for hours, and nothing would happen until eventually I'd just die. It would just go. But I used to walk to this girl's house and I'd be like, oh, okay, something's got to happen today. I've got to be able to do it today. And then when it would get to it, man, I'd be like flipping Arnold Schwarzenegger, man. Pow, 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 pow. I just couldn't stop. And I would never ejaculate. It would never come out. Nothing would ever happen. Like, literally, I never thought I was going to jizz, ever, other than doing it to myself. There was a point where I thought I was gay. I'm not gay. Nothing wrong with being gay, but I'm not gay. But I thought I was gay because of this. And then, I remember one day, it was with that same girlfriend, just casually, out the blue one day, ended up doing the business, and literally, oh my God, couple of dips, man. 1, 2, 3, and it just came out. And since that day, I haven't been able to stop. I have not been able to stop. Now, every now and again, I get a good day where you can last a little bit longer, but I swear to God, man, I only got to touch it a couple of times and it will be gone. It will be out there. So if you're a cum collector, then I'm your perfect just collect from me. Because literally, you can milk me. You could milk me. Tie it on. Put me on a cross or something like Jesus. Just milk that shit for hours and days, and you'll have enough jizz to impregnate the world. To be fair, and you know what? It's not bad, is it? Not bad. So if all your kids look like this, you'd be happy. The world would be a better place if everybody looked like me. We'd all just get on so well. Yeah, it would be perfect. We'd all be sexually attracted to each other. I don't think I'd want the girls to look like me. They wouldn't be sexy girls. But yeah, and since that day I just haven't been able to stop. But what really pisses me off is that I look back on it, like, when it was happening at the time, I'd be like, oh, it's not fair. Why? And as I said, I thought something was wrong with me. I thought I was dying. I thought I weren't a real human being. I thought, there's enough problems with penises when you're little. Oh, is it big enough? Is it this? Is it that? The last thing you want to be thinking of was one of the most basic things where you jizz, man. That's like, for a penis, that's like the second biggest tool for it to do. Now, if your penis can't even jizz, I'm surprised you can piss, and I can piss a lot, which was annoying, man, because I piss a lot, but I just couldn't jizz. What else does a penis do? It has sex. I could kind of do that, but it just weren't the full potential. I'd say jizz was part of sex. It's a twosome. You put them together. You don't have them in separate categories. I don't class it as sex if the man hasn't jizzed, and I presume women don't class it as sex if she hasn't jizzed. So I don't know. I don't know about these things, but I don't. People say, yeah, 2 dips. But that's not it, mate. You didn't do it. You're still a virgin. You are. Like me. I'm still a virgin. But yeah, I don't know. But since that day, just haven't stopped, man. I'm sitting here now and I can feel it dribbling out. Just bits of peth. Droplets. Just got to make sure. The annoying thing is, I just got to make sure where I put my clothes. Because the last thing I want to do is see my mum pick up some clothes, man, and she accidentally rubs it on herself. And then next minute, man, like you see those germ adverts. Next minute she wipes her arm, not knowing. And then it's on her hands then. My jizz is on my mum's hands. And then, next minute, she's got an itch, man. And she starts scratching her side. Then the next minute, she's got an itch downstairs. And she starts scratching her bits, man. And then before we know it, my mum's pregnant with my baby. And I'm going to probably be put in jail. And she's probably going to be put in jail for having incest with each other. Now, I don't even know whether that happens. I don't know whether you go to jail for incest. But I don't want that to happen, man. Because I would never have sex with my mum. Because that's bloody disgusting. Alright. I couldn't do that. And I wouldn't want to do that. So I've just kind of got to sort of... Lately, it's been alright. I've got nothing anymore. I've got no woman. I keep thinking to myself, when the hell am I going to get another woman? I don't go anywhere to get another woman. I ain't ever going to get another woman, man. I might as well sit home and beat off all day. So it doesn't really matter about this, does it? But maybe one day, if I'm a lucky boy, I might get another girl. How can you turn down this? Imagine this. Waking up in the night and you just see this crawling under the pillows. Babe, you looking so sexy tonight. I've been watching you from across the way. I do think that we would be perfect together. We would have some fucking great times, man. We just have some great times, have some great sex, eat some salad, maybe get a bucket of chicken, and then we could just get the chicken bones and then turn each other. I don't think it's ever going to happen. It's not going to happen. So, yeah. This is just a little message to any guys that every now and again produce a bit of premature ejaculation, man. Don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. I'm not a premature ejaculator. Just every now and again it comes a bit quick. It's not my fault. If anything, this is what annoys me. If anything, it should be a good thing. Say if you're a girl now and you touched me and instantly, pow! Now that's never happened, but imagine if it did, pow! The girl would be like, oh, you ain't no player. You just a waste of time, bitch. You ain't no good for me. You ain't gonna come around my house See my pussy, eat my pussy, see DeAndre, see Letitia. You ain't gonna see them. You ain't gonna come out ever again. You ain't gonna have no jug fried chicken, motherfucker. And I'll just be like, look, at the end of the day, you should be honoured. Now, you ain't got to do nothing. You ain't got to tire yourself out. You can just kick back, relax, and carry on eating your jerk chicken. And two, if I've jizzed by you just touching my hand, Jesus Christ, you should be flattered. If I went to a woman and for some reason I was in her pants, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm in her pants and I'm about to get down, I'm about to get dirty, and I don't know, I slip something in and instantly, pow! I'd be like, boom! Boom! I'd be like, yes! I am king! That's what I'd be like. I would feel so powerful. I'd walk around with my t-shirt off everywhere, not giving a shit if I'm fat. Because if a girl called me fat, I'd just be like, look, I might be fat, but come here. And I'd just show her. Bam! 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 Before you know it, you've got 64 girls outside your house waiting to get fingered.